Chat, how are we doing? Welcome to the stream, y'all. Snake, what up? What up, Snake? Welcome to the stream. Shanks, how's it going? Proof, welcome. Drew, 70, what up? Hey, Draco, what's poppin'? Nilu, welcome to the stream, my friend. What's good? Ba-da-da-da. Eakes, for the first time in Genshin history, you can get 6 transient resin at one time. Okay. How's that possible? We got 2 from the teapot, 1 or 2 from Imaginarium Theater. I know there's a few other weird ones you could get. But I'm actually not sure. What brings on this blessing of resin from Hoyoverse? Oh, the constellation event. You're right. I haven't gotten one of those yet, though. I have not gotten one of those yet, though. Maybe I can get it today. You know, maybe I can get lucky enough to get it today. I mean, XD. But you two homies, what's good? Act Mualani, what up? Nadir, welcome. Lilitha first. Well, unfortunately, there's a few messages in front of you. What the fuck are those glasses? I would appreciate a little more, you know, respect for the glasses. I explained this yesterday, but I broke. Well, I didn't break them. My glasses just broke. And then these are my backup pair that my mom chose out because she was at the mall with me when I got the glasses, and she pretty much didn't give me a choice. She was like, I am disowning you as my son if you do not choose those glasses for your backup pair. And I was like, well, I'm never going to need them again. Well, I'm never going to need backup glasses. What do you mean? And then here we are. So, yep. And then Alina glued my glasses back together, which was cool. But the problem was in the way that it broke was like, you can't bend it, right? Like you can't close it. This one doesn't even, okay, this one does close. So I can't do that. Well, I was wearing them all morning, and then I was hopping in the shower, and then, you know, 20 years of muscle memory wearing glasses, I took them off and just bent, and, like, broke most of the glue. I think it still works. But yeah. Dude, is streaming / YouTube your full-time job? I fucking hope so. I goddamn hope so. Dia main for real. What up? Welcome to the stream. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Story time. Been wearing glasses all my life. The only pair I've broken or lost, my mom dropped them in a lake. That was a short story. But you've had new glasses, right? Glasses just wear and I needed new glasses anyway. So to be honest, kind of a blessing / curse that it broke. But yeah, cool, I guess. But I need to go. It's just another thing to add to my to-do list, which I don't need right now, Chad. It's a busy time for your boy. We got snezhnaya on the horizon, which is obviously hype. But, you know, I've talked about it a lot. Not trying to beat the dead horse, but, you know, planning a wedding, getting married soon. It's been a lot of work. It's a lot of work. We want it to be the most magical day of our lives. I've never needed new glasses because I broke them. Okay, yeah, that's fair. I don't think I've ever needed that. What's your favorite character from snezhnaya? I think Odette is very pretty, but I'm gonna need more from her story because she is kind of like a emotionless character, which like I don't think that means they're bad, but it's like, you know, I want something that like makes me attached to them, that I like them. So I'm waiting for her story. I think the Saritsa is really cool, really hot. And then I think the Danica, is that who it is? Everyone's memeing on that girl's design, but hey man, she's like a maid with a really short skirt and some big ass thighs, so it's like that's a win. That's a goddamn win in my book as far as I'm concerned. Eakes, what PC specs do you have? You can check it out in the if you go to Twitch, look in the about, and just check it out. I have all my details there, but I'm not a big computer guy. My computer is probably pretty low tech in terms of Twitch, what's it called? Streaming standards, but you don't even need a nice PC to stream. I don't play like hardcore games or anything. I just play fucking Genshin. People hate her. Hate is a strong word, but I've definitely seen people being like, yeah, Danica's lame as hell. Danica's lame as hell. I don't think so. I don't think she's lame. Hey man, she hot. Let's go. Sometimes that's all you need. One time I bought these really cheap, cute frames, asked the glasses place if they could put my prescription in. They were like, yeah, no problem. Cheap frames broke. Yeah, they must have been, I guess, pretty cheap. That's unfortunate. But it's nice they gave you a new, nicer pair for free. Yeah, chat, hopefully I don't have these glasses much longer. I'm going to keep it a buck. You know, but it is what it is. But it is what it is. Damn, I got a video to record soon. I'm going to have to record them in this. Actually, no, that'll tank the watch time. Guess we can't do that. Chat, if you have been a part of Skirk month, I would like to thank you. Where I have spent 99% of my resin for the last 6 weeks on Skirk in an attempt to get a top 1% Skirk on Akasha. I will let you guys know now that we have not succeeded in our endeavor. I think we are top like 2%, maybe like a little bit less than 2%, 1.8 or something like that. That's where we're at right now. And snezhnaya comes out in about 4 days from now. And I'm going to be busy on the weekend. Monday, I've got a hair appointment for pre-wedding to get my hair the perfect length before then. All this kind of stuff. So I don't even know if I'm going to stream on Monday. I'm probably not. I'm going to be streaming a ton of Schnez, especially snezhnaya week. But yeah. Anywho, today may just be the last big full day before snezhnaya. And I mean, guys, I don't have much to work with, bro. I got 5 Dust of Enlightenment, and I got 2 Sanctifying Elixir. Have I crafted anything? Well, my friend, I've got some bad news for you. As a matter of fact, yes. I crafted... Where is it? Where's the set? Yeah, oh my god, it's all the way down here, because I can't make anymore! Bruh. Finale of the Deep Galleries. I cannot make anymore. So you must be wondering, well, the pieces you got must be fire, right? If you crafted 2? Well, here's one. What utter dog shit, bro. And, where's the other one? Check it out. Minimum rolls, not a 4-stat start. Just trash. Yep. So Skirk month's been pretty hard. It's been tough. Look at my piece. I feel like my build's pretty good, guys. I feel like it's pretty good. Look at that piece, bro. 14, 18 with attack percent. Let's get it. Look at this. 19% attack, 313. I mean, it has 1 missed roll. It's got 1 missed roll. This Shands isn't even that bad, bro. This Sands ain't even that bad, bro. Except it is. And here's my attack goblet. It's pretty, yeah. And then here's the circlet she's on. It's not even that good of a circlet. I mean, it's pretty good. It hit attack percent and crit damage. But this leaderboard is a living hell.
Then why don't you just
It's truly a living hell. Let's check out the Akasha right now. But chat, effectively what I want to do today is attempt to get higher on this list, and if it's not enough, it's not enough, and it's GG. There is definitely a chance that it's straight Jover. Do 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 do.
Step this way, step that way.
Hair takes your entire day, not if you are a man. I like what Proof said. Proof said men can choose to get the same kind of care, attention, and treatment. I assume as a woman is where we're going with this. As a woman. Yeah, man. Nah, man, I don't got to give you, you know, my full details of my entire life. But effectively, the haircut place is kind of far away. It's the same place that Alina, my future wife, love of my life, is getting her hair done. So it's kind of far from us. But it's who she wanted to use. And yeah. And I mean, I do lots of other things in my life. I don't gotta tell you every single thing I do in my life. I don't stream every single day. Lord knows I need some time to myself, to my family, to my friends, to the gym. Homie, I love your glasses. I don't know if you guys are being sarcastic or not. I really don't. But I appreciate you saying that. Even if you've made yourself lie, I appreciate you saying that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. So this is, I think, our Skirk as of right now. So let's drop a refresh. Let's drop a refresh. Boo, doo, 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 doo. Y'all plan on having kids? That's a far, long time away, I would say. So TM on that. All right, so here's the build. Check it out. This is top 3.3%. I know that the feather, I have another feather that rates higher than this, so we will switch to that. But the flower is fantastic. Let's go. Somehow this goblet is this bad. I get it looks horrendous, but it's 3 crit damage rolls, I guess, if you want to think about it like that. 2 flat attack and an attack %. This is effectively a perfect goblet, except it doesn't have crit rate, which is obviously quite important. It's tanking the rating quite a bit. And then the sands, bro. It hit crit rate once, crit damage twice, and flat attack. I don't understand how this freaking leaderboard works. I do understand how it works. Flat attack is important. Look when I click flat attack, how high the roll value goes up. It is factored into your build's ranking. It's just obviously not as important. So it should count. So, like, this is what my build should look like, you know, more sparkly orange and yellow, but it's still not good enough. As you can see, if I were to get a single flat attack roll, I would go up 3,000 spots. If I got a single crit damage roll, I would go up 12,000 spots. Okay, so pretty big difference. It's 4x the amount of effectiveness to help my build. So, yeah. These pieces aren't as bad as they look, but they're also not great. They're also not great. So it's tough. Let me see if I can get my, well, here. Let me show you my best Skirk build. Okay? The best Skirk build I can possibly have. Chiori, real quick. Chiori, real quick. I'm gonna just borrow that, sweetheart. Boo-doo-doo-doo. All right. Heading back. Let's get it. Shout outs again to Bowler. I don't know if Bowler's coming through to the stream today, but homie gifted a lot of subs yesterday. Just an absolute legend. Appreciate that. He was trying to gift subs to inspire me to beat Stygian Onslaught, which did succeed. We did succeed, so shout out. Oh my God, would you look at that, chat? We are actually closer than I thought. 1.237. Now, I will self-report, okay? I will report myself. This is Chiori's circlet. This is Chiori's top 100 in the entire world circlet, okay? Girls gotta share. If girls are gonna be roomies, BFFs, best friends on my account, these ladies gotta learn how to share. Okay? So I'm not proud of this.
Who says you have to use
I'm
scissors to
really
cut
not.
clothes? Leave those
But
rigid rules behind.
build's a build, right? Top 1%, right? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, so, let's see. Do I have anything that could work some magic? This could work some magic. This could work some Dude, I'm running out of EXP. I'm running out of Mora. I'm running out of patience with the gotcha. Run it. Boom. And there we go. Look at that crit damage roll. It's beautiful. But you hit, but you gotta hit HP. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Wait, this is a 4-stat start. Oh, minimum rolls though. Awesome. What are we looking at here? I'm gonna cry, bro. There's just... No, I gotta find something. Something will work. Right? Do 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 do. Ah, bro, I don't need that. Bro, I don't need that. HP flat defense. Come on. Get at it. The flat defense ER, bro. Minimum crit rolls. You just stop. Stop. Mercy. Mercy! Double HP. Yeah, some of these pieces are good for like a different character. No, that one's ass. Let's just get rid of that. Let's just get rid of that. Anywho, so this is where I'm at, chat. Maximum coping. I feel like one of these feathers could get an upgrade. Look, it's a 5-stat start, man. It's a 5-stat start. All I need, bro. All we need. All we need. Don't want to do it so bad. I'm going to hold back. The thing is there might be a better option. But anyway, flower's good. Feather is solid. One single reroll, and we're gaming. The sands, it's rated terribly, but like, bro, I just can't get any better. I legit can't get better. At least on set, I can't get better. So then I have this cryo damage goblet that's like, okay. This one's trash. Bro, get rid of this. Why do I even have that shit locked? Why do I even have that shit locked, respectfully? And look at that. Great Dendro. Great Dendro goblets. The Dendro goblets are doing great. Holy defense. And then anyway, we go to the circlets, and I have a crit rate one with attack percent and crit damage. It hit defense once. Which is like whatever. This one has another roll left in it, but it doesn't have attack percent. So it's just like, it's just dead in the water. Like, it has to have attack percent. If we're going to get an actually good build, this one doesn't have attack percent. Crit rate, no attack percent. And then I guess I have one more crit rate one. Surely it hits crit damage every single time. Right? Boom. Okay, it's dead now. Yeah, but then we go to crit damage. And I have this one, which is also a 5-stat start, but it missed attack percent. The 13% crit rate is great, but it has 2 dead rolls, which just tanks the build. Do you want cryo or attack? So I am not saying that Akasha is the end-all be-all of grading your build. I have put my Skirk on extremely good attack percent goblets, and she ranks lower. So I can't tell you what's the best mathematically for your damage, but I can tell you that, like, in this dumb world of Akasha that I'm subjecting myself to, the torture I'm subjecting myself to, it does not perform well. Yeah, it doesn't perform well with attack percent. If you, I looked at the top like 100 Skirk. No, I looked at the top 50 Skirks, and like 1 or 2 of them had an attack percent goblet. So it's possible, but yeah. It's kind of whatevs. So here, let's go back into every single set in the game. We want crit rate and crit damage with attack percent. Which is why the Chiori piece is the best one, funnily enough. And it has flat attack. So it's actually perfect. This is what I was on. The second best one. 26.5. 22.4. 21.9. See, I need one with flat attack as well. See, like, this is actually a pretty good one. It just doesn't... Yeah. It just doesn't... What's it called? Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay, hold on. This one is not a 5-stat start. It's not terrible. That's the one I'm on. Okay, hold on. 2-2. The flat attack. Damn it, bro. Damn. Damn. Oh, what's this? Wow. Wait, what's my rating on this? Well, this is a lot less crit damage. Huh. You know what? Let me wear this. Let me see if this... Let me see how badly... Let's put it that way. Let me see how badly this nerfs our build. Because I could reroll that piece. It's flat attack, it's flat attack, attack percent, and crit damage. 5-stat start. But rerolling an off-piece circlet does not sound like something I wish to do. Indra, thank you so much for the Prime, buddy. I'm sorry if I missed that. Thank you, dude, for the 34 months. Legend. Legend. Can we skip straight to Tuesday? Hey, man. I'm sure there's plenty of wonderful, beautiful things you can get done before snezhnaya. Okay? It's coming. It's coming soon, though. It's coming soon, though. Ice Cat, welcome. Love your videos. Thank you so much for saying that. And welcome, Yomiji. Welcome to the stream. To Autumn. 3 years. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yo, I've been too busy to watch the stream. Autumn Boat, don't you worry about that, my friend. I hope life's treating you well. I really do, baby. But thank you, dude, for 3 goddamn years of being sub to the channel. Time goes fast, man. Thank you so much, dude, for being a part of this community for so long. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 36 months, god damn. Okay, but let's go check the Akasha. Surely, in honor of Autumn Boat, we didn't fall that bad. 3.56, that's pretty bad. Look how low it rates this. And then I put the flat attack on, and it's like, it is a blue border. Just so hard, bro. I don't know if I should reroll it. You know what? I want to see it on Enka. Let's go Enka. Okay. No characters. Oh, I typed in my value wrong. All right, so if we look here, we can already tell that it's 2 max crit damage rolls. Yeah, look at the attack percent one. It's a 3-stat starter. Oh my god, and it's all max flat attack rolls too. This piece is good. It's starting with a max, and a 3. Bro, you actually can't really get much better than that. This is actually not a bad re-roll. Yeah, this is not a bad re-roll. What's it called? Why can't I think of the words, man? Option. This is not a bad re-roll option. It's great high rolls, and it's everything you want. 4-stat start. Not bad. What's this looking like? That one is not a 4-stat start. That one sucks. I'm looking for ones with both attack percent and flat attack, in case you guys are curious here. That's effectively... Oh, here we go. Yeesh. Not a 4-stat start, though. If I'm gonna reroll something, it has to be on paper perfect. It's got to be perfect. Candidate, great word. Thank you. Was looking for that. Wow, it's the only one. I think it's the only one I have. That is a 4-stat start with attack percent and flat attack. That is unbelievable. How in my years of Genshin impacting have I not? Wait, what does this mean? We get 3 guarantees. Okay. You know what? I'm being an idiot. Let's spend our resin for the day before I do anything rash. Okay, here we go. We're going to spend all our resin. We're going to do a little bit of resin refreshing. And then we're going to, I guess we're just going to strongbox some stuff. But then after that, everything else has got to be used for EXP because, bro, I am broke as fuck, boy. Boy. Can I get a welcome from Eakes to yourself? I guess you can. What's up? Welcome. Do. Do I have Mara Shosi? That's what she was on before. It's a lot worse. You will not find a high-rated Mara Shosi hunter build effectively. Primos. Shh. Come on. Wow, that was that was great. That was great. No, that was honestly great. Boo doo 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 doo. Chat, they dropped a lot of Cryo Traveler news today. I'm looking to check that out with y'all after we see our fate, our Skirk month fate. All right, let's do one. I'll do 2 more. Is Skirk already top 1%? She is not. She is not top 1% just yet. How big of an improvement is Finale of the Deep? I don't know mathematically, but it is better. Like, I can't give you an exact percentage that I'm confident with. It's probably like 10 to 15% stronger. It's significant. It's significant enough. Put it that way. Okay, 3 Skirk pieces, surely. Oh? Oh, dude, I almost got so excited. If that had flat attack. This could roll absolutely insanely. So I won't shut it down just yet. Yeah. Could be all right. How's Varessa so far? I'd be interested to see how far she goes after all this. Guys, have some sensitivity here. Think about my feelings before you guys say stuff like that. Okay? Attack, electro damage. That's huge for Varessa. 1 more. All right, we've got only a little bit more resin left. Well, I have Kokomi month. My Kokomi is already top 1%. My Kokomi is doing great. Is flat attack better? No, it's not. But I want both. I want both. Okay, Geo. HP. Insane Feather. I tried to manifest. I really did. I gotta save the transient resin, bro. I gotta save some resin for snezhnaya. We are a few days away for snezhnaya, and I don't want to go in with, like, absolutely nothing. Oh, let's get our box. Look at that. I got a transient resin. I've only heard the rumors of getting a transient resin. I've never gotten it myself. Let's go. All right, that feels good. That's nice. I like that. I like that. All right, let's level up that 1 circlet we got. The only piece that looked remotely usable. It's gonna have to roll insane because it has 2 completely dead rolls on it. That'll do. Yeah, I literally have one that's better than that, right? I have one that hit crit rate 3 times. Okay, this could technically outplace that. I will do a single roll higher. Wow, that's a minimum roll. Yeah, not happening. Not happening. Goodbye. Damn, bro, this stuff is evil. All right, team. This is the last we got. Is a little bit of strong boxing. This is effectively all I can do. At the finish line here of Skirk month. I don't even know how much I have. Oh, I'm in Petro. Damn, that would have been good content though. Damn, that would have been funny though. But no, we're not gonna make that mistake. Okay. Here it is. Potentially, what is potentially finally, I can't speak. What is potentially the final strongbox of Skirk month? Physical damage goblet. We're getting it started off on the right foot. Okay? Come on. Anything. Anything. Attack. Let's go. Let's... That's all right. That's all right. One more. That's all right. One more. I got one more in me. That's okay. Dendro, fine. HP with double crit. That's so cool. That's so cool. Double crit, no attack percent. Can't do it. Guys. No. Wait. Wait. Guys, this is huge. This is actually huge. Wait, this is actually huge! Yo! Okay. Right at the finish line, bro. It is an attack sans. That is a 4-stat start, meaning it does not have to waste a roll unlocking the last stat. And it has flat attack. This is almost as perfect as I could get. It's a max crit rate roll as well. Minimum crit damage roll. It is what it is. And we can't get mad about the HP percent because this girl Skirk only cares about 4 things. Attack percent. It's at the top. Crit rate and crit damage. You see it. And flat attack. That's it. Those are literally the only stats she cares about. Let's go. Dude, wait. I thought we were so screwed. Okay. Guys, I am not that stressed out right now because I have 5 Dust of Enlightenment. But I'd love to just get this shit done right here, right now. You know what I mean? I'd love to just get it done right here. Come on, baby! Here we go. Plus 16. Because you could get the double. And I'm a loser. Here we go! Wow, it's terrible. I got the 2. You see that? I got the 2 times. I got the 2 times. Okay? Wow, that thing is abysmal. But here... It's so bad. All right, but here's the thing, guys. Yeah, here's the thing. Yo, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I can just do it again. I can just do it again. And there's no way it goes as bad as that. Right? Right? There's no way it goes as bad as that. There's no way. All right. 5 feathers is all I got, baby. We ride. For Skirk. For Skirk mod! Why does my account love flat attack so much? Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna take it because it's better than the dog shit we just had. No, my crit damage is so low now. Oh, my crit damage is painfully low. Hold on, but now that my crit rate is so high, maybe I can switch to a crit damage off piece, you know, and pop off. Who knows? Who knows? Whoa, look at this. Another re-rollable piece? That's crazy. Crit rate 11. All right. Do I have anything with flat attack? Okay, there's one. Huh. All right, let's try this. 74, 206. Nah, that crit rate's too low, bro. That crit rate is too low. And it's because my goblet has legitimately 0% crit rate. Literally 0% crit. So let me go back to the piece I was just on. Oh no, that's the Chiori one. Well, I mean, we might as well see where we're at. Oh, we might as well see where we're at. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. The thing about Cryo Resonance is, yes, we get 15% crit in a perfect world. And that is the team that is, you know, being simulated on Akasha. But there are Skirks rated on Akasha with more than 85% crit rate. And they're doing well. So that is the odd thing about this. So here we go. Let's bring it up. So I think our peak was, I don't even know, bro. It was with the Chiori piece. I'm gonna steal the Chiori. Come on! Where are you? Whoa! 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 What? Wait, are you serious?
Truly is fascinating.
The incident in Nodcry. Don't tell me something
Guys.
bad happened again.
It's with Chiori's piece, though. I know you guys aren't gonna let me have this. Guys, I want to be excited, but I know you guys aren't gonna let me have this. Top 5,000. I'm a top 5,000 in the world. Skirk. As of right now. Top 5,000, by the way.
If you really like standing around like this,
But this
then
is
why don't you just model
fraudulent.
for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
Top 5,000, baby. Woo. Oh, wait, she is on the piece. Wait. I accidentally did that. My bad. Okay. Dude. Yo! Okay. Sorry for getting excited. Let's go back. I have switched Chiori's piece to... Damn it. Dude. That circlet is insane? Yeah, no, thanks. Yeah, it's not my girl here. Yeah. Yeah, it's for my goat, Chiori. Boo doo 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 doo. Guys, what's so bad about some of my Chiori's successes spilling over to my girl Skirk? What's wrong with that? I don't get it, guys. I don't get it, guys. All right, where are we at here without it? So close, so close. 1.5%. Dude, look how bad this is. Chat, can I get a feather from somewhere? But for real though? I'm running out. I already got this one, right? From Does theater give a feather? Does theater? Theater doesn't give a feather. Doesn't it only give elixir? Moon explore? Oh no, exploration. You guys are right. Wait, what's the soonest? What's the easiest feather I can get? Nogcry, I'm at 98, 99, 100. Let me see these. Oh no, these don't give a feather. These give an elixir. So yeah, I got that. But then there's the treasure room. No, there's a treasure room, which I got. I think. Let me check. Yeah, here's one that I got. I feel like I must have gotten them. Check your inventory. Oh yeah, it'll show me if I have the 3 little stone tablets. You're right. Yo, where my tablets at? Yo, where's my tablets at? Come on. Wait, what is this? Sunset Blue. Collective of Plenty. Wait, I'm only 2 away. That's not a hard one to get. Dorman Port? Wait, Torment Port gives one? How does that give feathers? I am at 52% over here. How do you get feathers here? It has a treasure room. Can I use the Mondstadt treasure compass? I haven't even been over here yet. Lamau. If I can use the Mondstadt treasure compass, then we're gaming. Isn't it supposed to just switch? There it is. All right, well, chat, you guys said that this is going to be easy. So let's do it, shall we? Let's do it, shall we? Because I need that feather. Because, bro, we got to reroll that sands. Homie, we got to reroll that sands. All right, so Chiori will kill everything. Nicole will do her treasure thing. And then let's go in Animo. Let's go Venti because it's canon. And
All right.
no, let's go Kazuha to leap.
All right.
To leap
Let's
places.
head off.
There we go. That's not gonna count as dormant. You know what? That might actually count as dormant port. Let's go back. Ow. Okay. I have not flown around as this butterfly in a minute. Woo. Okay. Yeah, this definitely counts. Natlan treasure rooms have elixirs. Oh wait, you're totally right. I would have hard griefed it. Yeah. Don't hurt Chiori. Okay. Good, good. All right, chat. Well, this has turned into an exploration stream. All right. I know how much we love those. I know that everybody loves a good exploration stream, but this is for a good cause. All right, this is for a very good cause. So let's go over here. Let's teleport to the right. You can only get them from precious Lux chests. What are you talking about? What? Get what? There's 1 or 33 big chests on the right part. That's quite the range. It's quite the range you've given me. The pieces to unlock the room. Oh, are those the like noblesse looking things? This ancient Mondstadt Royal Seal. Bro, I'm gonna still open up some treasure. Okay, let me get some primos. Jesus, what up, Jesus, bro? Thank you for the 26 months, man. And there it is. And there it is. Jesus the goat, buddy. Thank you dude, for the 10 subs. I appreciate you, homie. Thank you. Chat W's for Jesus. For gifting some subs. And for dying for our sins. Come on. Dude, just let me in there. Alright, alright. That took me a little bit. That was a common chest, bro. That was a common chest. Alright. There's one right here. Jesus, hope you've been well, my friend. Thank you again for the 10 bomb. Your support goes a very long way. Hey, shout out to Bowler. I know you said you're chatting in the chat. Much love, dude. Much love, baby. Wait, chat. I don't have to do the space thing, right? Or sorry, not the space, but you know what I'm talking about. The this. Like this doesn't count. I have 60% on this, but I mean, like, I don't want to finish the story or whatever. Like, I don't need that for the exploration that I'm trying to get. Is what I'm saying. That one's separate, bro. I freaking hope so. Alright, temple space separate. Yokata. Randomly drops from Precious and Lux's. I mean, I guess I could open up a map or whatever, but you know, I'm chilling like this. I'm slowly farming stuff. Whoops. I just realized I'm not controlling it. Remarkable chest work, right?
Let me take note
I don't
of
think
this.
they do. Crimson Flow. Dracula Flow? Is that a Dracula Flow reference? Do-do.
Let's go, Tomato.
Wait, scam train? Choo choo. All right, what's this? Oh, Sealy time. More time. Exquisite chest. Exquisite.
All right. Though I've made much better myself.
Why are you collecting 4th flower when Sans only needs 3 flowers? Sans needs 2 flowers, and I may need to reroll it twice. And if it rolls well, I may need to reroll something else, etc., etc. Okay, that didn't do anything. Like, I could reroll it now. I guess.
Yeah.
Circlet reroll is Sans is... Wait, hold on. Circlet reroll if the Sans is... Yeah, so pretty much, here's where we're at. We need this Sans to become good. As of right now, it's okay. You know what? Actually, what if we rerolled the Circlet? They're both, like, equally not good, though. I don't know, bro. The thing is I can reroll one of them, but yeah, man, I mean, I just want to... Alright, so this is not helping me at all. It's telling me to go underground when I can't do that yet. YouTube chat is telling, oh, same person. Alright, where's the Celia at? What are my plans for snezhnaya content? Pretty much the same thing I always do. Try and come up with some cool ideas, have fun. I'll be streaming quite a bit on release week. Chat, what do you guys want to see from me first week of snezhnaya? Right? Because, like, to be completely frank, I think the most common thing when a region comes out is, you know, playing the archive quest and exploring the region. But that's also the thing people don't particularly usually watch.
So this is what you love
on Twitch. So, sucks to suck. And when I say Twitch, I mean both YouTube. Before anyone thinks it's a not an isolated issue.
Lend me a hand.
Sorry, Slime. I freed you just to kill you. My bad. All right, man. Where is
I've made
this?
much better myself.
What's it called? Sealy. Kill this guy even through the Geo-Res. Yeah, we killed him through the Geo-Res. Oh, okay. Here we go. Look at that, chat. We actually... It's actually a chest that's going to help us. Did we get a shard?
So this is what you like?
It does not look like it. Maybe we did. Surely we did. We didn't. We didn't. Will you allow the traveler in your abyss friends or still going through the shill? I am making a video kind of on that right now. You just need one more. Oh, you're right. It is a half. There's a third one, bruh. Dude, but you are right. I guess I only need one more. Which this has definitely got to be a Lux chest. But yeah, I'm making a video right now on 4 stars. Okay, I don't want to really spoil it, but I mean, y'all know I'm a 4-star lover, and the 4-star content has effectively came to a screeching halt. You guys can blame Hoyoverse for that one. Y'all can blame Hoyoverse for that one. How the fuck do I get out of the bird? Okay. But yeah, I'm making a video talking about the 4-star situation. Moist critical style. The 4-star situation is crazy.
Delicate as silk.
But anyway, yeah, I'll talk about my thoughts on the traveler usage, all that kind of stuff. So stay tuned for that. Slice. Boom.
Oh, so this is what you like?
You killed a big boar mini boss. I don't know where that is. Where'd the Sealy go? I just saved. Oh, there it is. There we go. Ba-da-ba-dum-ba-bum. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-bum. All right, big one, big one, big one. Every vid of Eakes fixing an account. We are dropping a account. We are trying to drop an account makeover today, but we need a little bit more time on the thumbnail and stuff. But yeah, new video coming out very shortly. Nah, you can sit down, man. You don't have to get up. It's all right. Ooh, a Lux, a Precious. Excuse me.
I am the cutting edge of fashion.
Old school essentials. All right, here we go. This could be it. All royal seals collected. There we go, chat. That was not too bad, actually. Not too bad at all. And I was about to be like, where's the treasure room? But they just tell you now. They just tell you now. Let's go. Let's go. Ba-ba-da-bum-ba-bum. All right. Getting low. I assume we go into here. Mora. I like that. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Oh, wait, I get some artifacts? Wow, this is actually hilarious. This is... this is the most artifacts I've gotten of the Hexrai set. I think I just 5x'd. There we go. Dust of Enlightenment. We gotta let Shiori pick it up. She is the GOAT. Yeah, let me see. Show them in the order they were obtained. All right, let's see if we get any fire. Crit rate, crit damage. I love it. Attack. Bad stats. Bad. Not good. Not good. Electro damage. Okay. All right. Attack. Crit. Okay. Whatever. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right, team. Here we go. Let's do it right here, right now, in the treasure room. I now have 2 feathers to my name, which means I can drop a reroll into this again, or I can try and reroll the Wanderer's Troop piece. That is a perfect start. They're both the same, right? This has 3 rolls into stats that we want, 2 into flat attack, and this one is the same. 3 rolls into stats we want. I think that this one is the biggest swing, though. It lowers or raises our crit rate or damage more drastically, when this will keep the crit rate the exact same. And yes, it is a main stat. It is a Finale of the Deep piece, so its value is higher. IMO. It's tough, dude. Circlet Cope. The Circlet is a better piece off the bat because it's a max crit damage roll, a max flat attack roll, and a, you know, second best attack percent roll. Oh my god, it's actually really close. But the crit damage has like a max, but it doesn't matter. It's not good enough. I have to reroll it anyway. Oh, dudes. Oh, no, don't click that. Here we go, chat. We have 4 feathers left. This is everything, bro. This is what Skirk Month is effectively coming down to. Right here, right now, is this moment. It's either top 1,000 Skirk in the world. Excuse me, top 1% Skirk in the world. Or putting a crown on Mika's tiny dweeby ass head. Here we go. Big money. I have successfully not hit crit damage on 3 separate occasions going to level 20. Something is wrong. Something is amiss. Bowler, I appreciate the consolation 10 subs. But am I really going to do it again? Nothing to do, man. Nothing to do, bro. Nothing to do but send it. Nothing to do but send it. Oh, man. Please. You're a joke. This is insane, but like I don't know if it's worse. Like it is. Hear me out. This is the second highest crit damage roll you can hit. It's 7%. And then it's a max crit rate roll, 3.9. But then it's stupid ass flat attack 3 times. Like what are we doing? What are we doing here? I actually don't know if it's worse. Because my crit rate is already overcapped. So with this, my crit rate is no longer overcapped. I get more crit damage and more flat attack. Dude, what a joke. I think, dude, here's the suckiest part. Look, I'm trying to prove that I'm not just an idiot. Okay? Look at the team you're using. Farina, Yelan, and Escoffier. This has Cryo Resonance, which means you have 15% bonus crit. So, that is why you only want 85% crit rate. So if my crit rate were to drop by 7%, that's fine. I get more crit damage, more flat attack. It should effectively be a better build. And then to cross-reference this, if we go to the Skirk leaderboard, these are the best Skirks in the entire world, okay? This guy actually has 96% crit rate. This guy has 101. All right, so I am going to take everything I just said back. A lot of these guys are overcapped on crit. 99, like, Cryo Resonance is unreliable. It does not happen all the time. It is not up at all times. So, yeah, these players know it. So that it is the play. It is quite literally the play. Yeah, it's the play to not lower your own crit rate. Different leaderboard? What? I thought there was only a single leaderboard. What are we talking about? Double Hydro average damage on Azurelight. Or triple Cryo. Okay, so the triple Cryo one specifically you try to hit. Well, what have I been in this whole time? Oh, so when I got higher, it's because I changed leaderboards. Well, that's confusing. What leaderboard have I been on? Bro, I'm top 8%. That's trash. Triple Cryo is real. Well, I didn't even know there were 2 leaderboards, so I can't say that Skirk Month is just a complete wash. You know? Like, I'm getting top 1% on something. Like, at this point, I can't choose which one I'm going for. Huh. Damn, we cooked. Damn, my crit damage is just an actual joke. If you're below 85 crit, it puts you on triple cryo. Yeah, so I mean, it'll put me on that if I accept this. Dude. Man. This is just sad, dude. The game is just pissed in my mouth so many times. It's missed every roll possible. It's like the minimum, the minimum, the minimum. It was the minimum every single time. Depends if you care about your rank or your actual build. I mean, right now, it's the rank, baby. Okay, the rank is what's gonna save me from giving my freaking Mika a crown. I don't even know if I have enough Mora to give this guy a crown. Just gross, dude. Just gross. So close. This has 668,000 people, and then you go to... They have the same amount of people. Yeah, so I don't know. Why are you guys saying one is real? You guys are just saying this one's bad because it's the one that I'm not on. Damn, I don't know what to do. I should just take the what's it called? The crit rate. Why would you play Yelan? I mean, I don't think that really matters. Could just be any two cryo characters. Who's playing Shenhe nowadays? This whole thing is a spiral. Well, yeah, if I'm playing Mona, I get bonus crit rate and potentially cryo res, so I should go with this. But it's just gonna lower my Akasha or whatever. Damn, that's tough. Damn, that's tough. They're both bad, bro. I'm just gonna do this. I'm over it. I'm over it. Yeah, I think we're chopped. I think we're cooked. I think Skirk and Chiori are best buds. That's what I think. I think that these two ladies are both top 1%. And they're willing to make sacrifices for each other. Do you know what I mean? Like good friends do. Oh my God, Skirk, congratulations and welcome to the top 1%. Man, I'm proud of her. Aren't we proud? Aren't we proud of Skirk and everything she's achieved and everything she's accomplished? Chat? Oh, you know what's crazy? You guys want to hear something actually crazy? I have thought, well, I've done it before. I've thought about re-rolling this circlet for my Chiori, which is on paper an insane thing to do. But it's because it hit attack percent twice instead of defense percent. So this could get even better for my Chiori. But the worst part is that those are four completely max crit damage rolls. That's 7.8 times 4. Like, which is like borderline impossible to replicate. But yeah, all right, here we go. Let's see the proof. Let's see the proof. The proof is in the pudding. Here we go. There it is. Top 1% Skirk. With this terrible sans, this mid as hell goblet. But hey!
Not cry.
It's good enough!
Something bad.
And exactly 5,000? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. But chat, it's time for the bonus round. I have alluded to you guys that there is a bonus round of artifact gambling that we will be doing today. Well, not that we'll be doing today. It's time to enter the bonus round. We have been farming for Skirk for 6 weeks straight, but a little rumor has been going around that my Varessa has actually become better than my Skirk during this time. So chat, let's see it. Let's see if I have a better Varessa than I do Skirk.
Will there be any food?
After Skirk month.
I brought
Alright,
my own
Marissa.
stash.
Let's get customizing your build, girl. I want to first go look at the Varessa leaderboard. I gotta be honest, I am unsure of exactly the benchmarks that I want to hit. I genuinely, I dead ass think my Varessa is better. I'm not proud of it, but I dead ass think my Varessa is better. Where are you? Varessa! Does she have a leaderboard? No, she has to. There we go. Overload combo or hyper combo? I want overload. Hyper combo seems like... That seems like some bullshit. You know, this is that shit I want. So we've got subcategories for ER on signature. Honestly, 130 ER is like the real... Wait, which one is Limbo on? Chat, mods, which one is Limbo on? Yeah, this is what we really want. Like the 130 is the actual real cool guy leaderboard. Pretty sure it's on one, but I thought he was like the third or oh wait, he was right there. Let's emulate our boy. Limbo Sauce. All right, this is Limbo the Legends Varessa. He is the 5th best Varessa in the world on a fraudulent whatever. Okay, so we want attack percent. We want to hit 130%, 133 or 130 ER or more. We want to hit exactly that actually. And then yeah, it's just get your crit stats up, bro. It's just get some crazy crit stats. He's on a crit rate circlet, which totally makes sense because the weapon gives crit damage. So, all right. I don't think there's much of a secret. I think it's just use broken artifacts forehead. And yeah, we got this one. Pretty good. We're going to keep her on that. Then I have this one, which is also perfect stats. It's not a 4-stat start though. And then I have this with like insane crit stats. So we can flex that. We can use that as a flex pick if we'd like. Dude, we got so many good Varessa pieces. It's actually wild. Like this one. Like this one, for example. Like this one, for example, huh? Let's see what happens, huh? Let's see how it goes. Wow. 75 Elemental Master. All right, this isn't good for Varessa, but it's good for somebody. It's good for somebody. Actually, I'm not going to level it up. I'm not going to level it up, but that's a good piece for someone. For someone else. All right. So she's got some good pieces. Now we need a good Sans. Whoa. I rolled this? Shit. Shit, I'm pretty good. Shit, that's pretty good. Okay, not bad. Do I have another one? I do have another attack percent Sans double crit. There's another attack percent Sans double crit. None of them have ER, though. I don't think they're going to get much better than that. Goblet? I'm at 161 ER? That is way too much. That is just way too much. Do, 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 do. All right, that piece is a joke. Koi, welcome to the stream. Love your videos. Happy to see you live. Chiori is queen. Based. Based. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the goddamn stream. All right, well, let's just see what happens here. Okay, guess I'm the elemental mastery guy today. So if I don't have a goblet, what is... Oh, I'm at 140 ER, so I'm actually kind of capped. Wait, which means I should go... What am I at here? 134. I want electro damage, crit damage. What do I got here? 321. Ooh, that has an attack percent roll. Let's take it. All right, so we're at 86, 181. Dang, this is nothing compared to our boy Limbo. This is nothing compared to our boy Limbo. But it's all right. It's all right. All right, we could probably do a little bit more optimizing, but let's see where Varessa is right now. All right, if we don't factor in Shiori's piece, which is completely legitimate, we were at like what 1.5% is the highest we got. So let's see. What weapon is she on? She's on her signature. I pulled her signature in a single drunken pull. A single drunken pull as a joke. Feels good, man. All right, here we go. So we are going to go to my profile. Oh, wait. Varessa's not on my thing. Is she? Oh, there she is. Here she is. But this is not the build that we want. No, sir. Here we go. Varessa. Where are you, girl? Wait, where is she? I lost her. I'll just scroll down. Okay, this is not the build. I was like, bro, this is some ass. This is some ass. All right, we gotta wait a little bit longer. Damn, bro. Boo doo 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 doo. Bruh. Can we optimize it even more? The Sans is actually not that good. Let's keep it a buck. Let's be real with one another. Yeah, I can get a better Sans. I can get a better Sans for sure. I actually have 2 chances at it. So let's grab this. Boo, doo, doo, doo. I got a good amount of XP. All right, run it. Okay, that was guaranteed. Don't get excited. That's unfortunate. All right, we got one more. We got one more for the fans. Are you serious? Elemental Mastery, 5 times in a row, flat attack, twice in a row. That's awesome. That's awesome. I love that. Boo doo doo doo. Yikes. Yikes, 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 yikes. Okay. All right, let's do it. Let's see where we're at. Is my Varessa better than my Skirk? 13%. Why won't you refresh? Wait, this is pissing me off. Akasha, what the hell, man? Dude, it's not resetting. Refresh the page. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess. Is she on your card? No. But she was there, so I thought that she would refresh. But yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why. All right, so here we go. Edit name card. Nope. Edit profile. Let's go showcase. Why Snezhnaya? Oh, Snezhnaya was on there just to flex. Just so I can flex. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Boo doo doo doo. Still top 13%. All right, she's gonna go to. I'm gonna make a prediction here. She will go to. She will be top 2%, 2.0. 2.0. All right, let's get it. Bro, this thing's actually broken. This thing's actually just... This website's cooked. This website is cooked. Bro, we're frying the servers, guys. We're actually frying the servers. Don't fucking caps me, chat. I literally went to the teapot a million times. That's all you have to do. As we've seen. Alright. Log in, log out. You're on my last turn. Bro, you don't know that the teapot strat works. You are living in an antiquated Akasha world. Okay, the teapot works. It was just because I wasn't in the whatever. Alright, here we go. For the 10th time, we will try. Yeah, I'm gonna predict 2%. 2%. Dude, seeing Chiori in 14%, I'm gonna actually throw up. I think I'm gonna do something unforgivable. All right, here we go. Yo, I don't know why I'm happy that she's ranked this low, but look at that feather. 800. 800, by the way. Damn, bro. Dude, this is so low. It hit only crit rate and crit damage, and it's so low. Holy wall of purple. Let's chill. Let's chill. Okay. Hold on. Now I'm getting competitive about my Vressa, even though that was not the goal here. I don't think I can get a better Sands. Yeah, my Sands are just mid. And then Electro Goblets, I don't have anything that is remotely usable. Yeah, straight up, just nothing that's even remotely half decent. Bro, I'm about to get rid of these. What the fuck is this? Get out of here. Okay. Man, if I had an actual electro damage goblet, I could run like an off piece. But like my circlets are cooked. All right, so here's the thing. Chat, I'm actually not that sad that my builds are cooked because it just means that Skirk month was the most successful month we had. So we can put the memes to rest that it was actually Vressa month in disguise. All right, I'll take that as a win. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. I don't need to go too hard into optimizing here. I'll take this as a dub. But let me go Electro. Let me just look at the best CV'd Electro Goblet I have. Because this is like not even a 4-set sorry hit defense. You know? Okay, that thing's disgusting. That one hit crit rate 3 times, but they're all low rolls. Dude, they're all low rolls. That is disgusting. That is gross. Dude, I have so many mid pieces. It's awesome. Why do I even have that leveled up? Let's see. Chat, trust me when a defense electro scaler comes out, I'm going to be ready. This is on Thundering Fury, by the way. And that's max crit damage, max crit rate. All right, I'll be ready. That piece sucks. This piece kind of sucks. I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't like looking at it. That's a good piece for rerolling. Electro damage, okay. Why do I have this locked? Why? Yeah, that piece is good. Yeah, dude. Wow, my electro damage goblets on the whole account are just are cooked. Are cooked. Ah, where is he? Where is the boy? Where is the boy? Chat, we gotta have a talk with him. We gotta have a talk with him. Mika, buddy. Look, man. I know you were hoping to get some shiny new things. All right? But hey, man, sometimes it doesn't work out like that. You should be honored. You should be honored, bro, that you've got level 6. Okay? And you know what, man? Just because I feel bad, about what happened to you, bro, you can have that. You can have that, man. Okay? There you go, bro. It's the least I could do. It is the least I could do, man. All right? All right, I'll see you later, bro. I'll see you later, Mika. Have a good one, man. Have a good one, man. I wasn't expecting us to succeed in this Skirk month endeavor. But we actually did it, bro. But we actually did it. Completely fair and square, by the way. All right, give me that back. Okay. All right, Chiori's got her piece. And chat, to celebrate the end of Skirk month, there's only one thing I can think of to do. There's only one thing I can think for us to do. Let me see. 1 second. Right here. Woo! All right, what do we got? What do we got? Chat, I have been having actual withdrawals on Husk of Opulent Dream Strongbox. I dead ass, bro, have wanted to do absolutely nothing but head to the Husk Strongbox. I swear to God. I swear to God, nothing brings me such elation. Look at this! Crit rate, defense, where's crit damage? That's okay. That's all right. Look at these sands. Look at these sands. We gotta have something good in here, right? Nah, not today, though. Whoa. We are really running out of pieces. My God, wait, we are really running out. One more can't hurt. One more can't hurt. One more can't hurt. That's the thing. One more, baby. Woo. Hey. All right. That's where I call it. And that's where I call it. And that's what I call it. You know what? I'm feeling pretty good. 100 primos for the road. Let's farm the EXP. Okay, chat, but then I want to check out the Cryo Traveler stuff. Because we got some Cryo Traveler news on HoloLab, but then the guide makers have been dropping vids. I win to lose, the legend himself has got a Cryo Traveler video. I want to check it out. What is this team, bro? Let's go John, Sandy.
We'll need a strategy.
Sure, man. Kokomi can chill. Kokomi's chill. Got him. All right. Go. Huge. Bina, Linnea isn't that our best team right now. What are you guys talking about? Which character? Are y'all talking about Chiori? Y'all best not be talking about Chiori. Oh, are you talking about C0 Chiori? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure Chiori's best team at C0 is just to get carried by Columbina Linnea, but at C6 she can finally stand up for herself. Okay? She just needed the infrastructure to take care of herself. Is Bina Linnea not the best? I'm being genuinely dead ass. I don't know. I don't know. Like I mentioned before, I'm not a part of some like secret Chiori cult of like data analysts. I just stare at the character. But if someone wants to show me like a spreadsheet, I will take the information and I will absorb it and I will listen to it. Go to the DPS dummy. I'm down to do that one day. But I've been stalling too long on the what's it called? The news about the Cryo Traveler, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the presence of the God Traveler. The Traveler has never looked so good. Here we go. Traveler, Cryo. Resonate with Cryo. Wield its power in battle. Of course, right off rip. Instantly. The Traveler will master the power to trigger stellar glimmer reactions. This is, no joke, insane, bro. This is like, you know, we didn't get a Nod Cry. We didn't get a Nod Cry Traveler, so there was no lunar damage Traveler. That would have been cool. We did technically get Night Soul Traveler, but you know, you were effectively just a Cinder City bot. What my point I'm trying to make is we are getting the shill mechanic, the thing that's gonna be the centralizing, you know, meta of the game for the next year. It's available on the Traveler. So finally, we got it. It's gonna be good. Or it's gonna be at least all right. But then we get the 5-star sword, which we looked at yesterday. It gives crit rate, attack percent, crit damage. It's kind of insane. But let's break into the kit itself because we need to actually see if we can use these amazing stats and reactions, okay? The Traveler can touch a statue of the 7-inch snezhnaya to resonate with Cryo and gain the power to trigger Stellar Glimmer. Converts Cryo plus Animo into Stellar Swirl and Cryo plus Electro into Stellar Conduct. Stellar Swirl, Stellar Conduct reactions provide stronger AoE damage, variety of combat buffs. The Traveler will also switch combat styles depending on the reaction triggered. Okay. So his kit might be different based on the reaction. Like maybe his skill does something different. His burst does something different. That's cool. Also, we got the statue of the 7 right there. Saritza looking good. Saritza looking like Nicole, if I can be completely honest. All right, here we go. Stellar Swirl reaction. The Traveler can provide sustained off-field cryo damage. So off-field cryo if you're doing the swirl one. Cool. And then Stellar Conduct. The Traveler takes a more active on-field role with further enhanced cryo damage output. Oh, because you're a cryo traveler, of course. Huh. So, wait, let's look at these damage numbers. 6,000, that's nothing. The Stellar Conduct does 6,000. Okay, that was nothing. I'm gonna say probably not properly built by the Hoyo team, and that's all right. Respect that. Well, that's cool. So you can be an off-field support or an on-fielder. That's pretty sick. Hopefully it does well. At the beginning of their journey through snezhnaya, you will be joined by Alyosha, a frontier hunter. Well acquainted with the land of snow, as a reliable companion, he can also fight in perfect sync with the Traveler in battle. Okay, so he does off-field Electro, which lets you on-field Superconduct. I get that. I see that. I put that together. While progressing through the Archon quest, Everwinter Without Mercy, the Traveler can invite Alyosha to join the party. Yep, we get him for free. He's a 4-star. Cool. And then let's check out this. Oh, they're not going to show us the kit, really. Well, I got so excited. Chad, I got excited, bro. I thought we were going to... Okay, whatever. Obtain the new weapon. Yeah. Increases attack, crit rate, crit damage. Oh, it restores elemental energy, too. Forgot about that. After using Cryo to awaken the Statue of the 7 to connect, you can enhance the blade. I'm not going to try... Exiphanes. Each statue of the 7-inch snezhnaya can bless the Exiphanes blades once, enhancing its power. The longsword that once shone with the light of the very stars shall brave the winds of snow of snezhnaya and accompany the Traveler on their journey forward. Unfortunately, that's the last tab. The other one is me flexing my build. Okay, I guess I wanted a little bit more. It seems to me like, yeah, they're either going to be a good DPS, which the weapon really makes you think that that's what it's actually going to be. I don't see this being insanely cracked as for the off-field Traveler, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Little bit of a wet fart. Not gonna lie. I thought we were gonna get to see the actual oh no, wait. We can watch our boy I Win to Lose's video. Let's do that. Let's do that. All right, here we go. Cryo Traveler is almost perfect. Almost perfect. Those are some big, you know, words you're saying there. I want to lose. Big calls. Lucas, thank you for the 13 months, buddy. I appreciate that. All right, chat, here we go. I'm actually excited to see what the Cryo Traveler can do. I've heard rumblings that this is the best Traveler we've ever had, and that makes me quite interested, especially as a free-to-play 4-star enjoyer. This is what we need, baby. Let's go. Oh my God, he's bringing the face out. Okay. That's one way to say it. He looks good. Ether, I gotta say. Just means Lumine's gonna look better. Nuke? All right, bro. All right. Most travelers have dozens of major issues, so having just a few, not too bad. I honestly don't want to get spoiled too hard on snezhnaya stuff. Look at the sky. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Smelly. Cryo / smelly. All right, dude.
And as you can see, the stats on this thing are absolutely crazy.
Yeah,
The
they're
passive-
insane. He's probably gonna go over them. We went over them last stream, but yeah, 608 base attack is fantastic. 33% crit rate is great, and then crit damage increased by 6% for every element you've resonated with. I believe it's 7 after you get to snezhnaya, which is 36 plus 6, 42% crit damage. Like, what an insane stat stick, bro. It's like
is
freakishly
specifically
good.
just for the
For the
traveler.
Traveler.
However, this sword can be used as kind of a generic stat stick, 5-star stat stick for other characters as well. But
Yeah.
that's not what this video is going to be about. We can see here that this weapon provides the traveler with a 6% crit damage for every element they've resonated with. So you've resonated with 7 elements. That means that's 42% crit damage, an absolutely
sitting right there when I
massive
was doing
amount of
that.
crit
That's-
damage.
that's crazy,
That
actually.
plus the crit rate that it comes
bad.
with, and it even gives him 24% attack as well as 5 elemental energy after they hit an enemy, and this can trigger once every 5 seconds. So this, of course, really helps mitigate his energy requirements.
Thank you again, Lucas, for the
And
subby.
we can see his stats are absolutely colossal now, thanks to all the crit value on his sword, which does reflect here, and a decent amount of attack. And finally, we can take a look at his artifacts. For most of this, I will actually just be running the 4-piece disenchantment in deep.
Oh yeah, why wouldn't you run this? Super contact reaction damage, stellar contact reaction damage, wielder bonus, and you get the bonus crit rate. Yeah,
Shadow.
Perfect set for
There are a
him.
couple of situations where, I think I swapped some artifacts around here and there, but a major issue he actually has is over critting. And
Overcap.
you'll see a couple of these
Yep.
pieces.
He'll explain it. It's hard to watch a guide video when I want to explain things too, but yeah, 16% crit rate, cryo res is 15, that's 31. The weapon itself gives 33, so that's 64. And then maybe he has like crit rate ascension.
Literally
Probably
don't have
not.
any crit rate on them. And that's because, yeah, again, thanks to all the crit rate on his weapon, you can see here that he'll be over critting because of the 16% crit rate from this artifact set, as well as cryo resonance when that's active, providing him 31% crit
Just
rate,
play double electro.
catapulting this over
True,
100% crit rate. So,
Look
I
at those
tried lowering it.
stats, bro. You've never seen a traveler look this good. What the
That just does
hell?
work a little bit better when cryo is not on the
Wait,
enemy.
hold
And
on.
for
Don't
this
tell me he's
video, I
good.
have him at Constellation 2, which I believe is going to be the limit of what we can bring him to. However, I'm not entirely sure, and maybe I'll activate all the
Wait, what's the
constellations
C6? Is he on the C6 right now? All right, let's just read it. Every stack of Frost Glow consumed when using the burst. We don't know what that is yet. Frostbound Javelin increases Stellar Glimmer reaction damage dealt by other party members by 5% for 15 seconds and a maximum of 40%. So if you're playing this right, you can get him to 40% stellar glimmer reaction damage for the whole party. I think that's what C1 Yai Miko does, except it's only stellar conduct or something. But obviously still good. And then that's along with whatever the rest of the cons do.
At the end, we'll see.
So, okay. All right.
So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at his kit. We can take a look at his talents now, and we can see here his talents are 10, 9, and 10.
Normals,
Basic attacks haven't changed, but there is a reason to crown this, which you will see soon enough. Then we have his elemental skill, which, you know, it's a lot of yapping, but I will demonstrate how it works.
Thank
Then
you,
we have
good
his
sir.
elemental burst, which is also maxed, and you can see the attributes and stuff right there. And we'll go through each of these passives as well. But one of the passives that's really fantastic on him, and thank goodness they did this instead of like the way they handle the lunar reactions, was Traveler actually enables Radiance Stellar Conduct and Radiance Stellar Swirl for the team. So you can see here.
That's
that
what,
when a party
we
member
read from the article we clicked on before this. But I mean, yeah, the fact that he does it, bro. It's like before right now, Sandrona is the only one who does it. Or like Anefa was the only one who did it. You know, right before Nogcry came out. It's crazy. It's genuinely crazy. Not only, yeah. I was about to explain how he can do the glimmer stuff, but he can like set it. Yeah, it's very,
There's
very
a
cool.
Super Conduct or Cryo Swirl. They'll be converted over to their stellar variants. And he even has a 7% increase to it at 2000 attack, which is.
I actually just had a very bad intrusive thought that if they're making the Traveler obviously free and this good with a broken 5-star weapon, bro, I'm scared of the power creep that's coming. Bro, there must be some just insane levels of power creep coming. Or we're about to enter like Genshin's easier again. But my God, dude, if no, they might make this shit just impossible, bro. No.
A nice little benefit. To put that into perspective, this is equivalent to Columbina's passive, which also provides 7% to all the lunar reactions. So, Cryo MC already at Columbina's level.
Oh, wait, yeah. So when a party, oh, I'm sorry. Almost there. When a party member triggers whatever, it becomes the reaction, and the base damage is also increased based on Traveler's attack. Okay, so not only does he let the team do Stellar, he buffs it. Huge.
So
awesome.
Anyway, let's go ahead.
Dude,
and
he's
now
already
take a
like
look at his
pretty
kit
decent.
in action. So we're gonna start with a Stellar Conduct, and Stellar Conduct is interesting because when you use, let's say, this, apply Electro, and you can see here that we use his skill, and every time we attack with his normal attacks, you will see a little cryo hit that coordinates with it from his elemental skill. And there we go. So yeah, pretty simple and straightforward for his elemental skill there with
That's what the skill does?
Stellar Conduct. However,
okay, he kind of skipped over it, so I want to make sure I get it right. Elemental skill gives him Cryo Infusion. Elemental skill attacks with each hit of his normal, so it's like a coordinated attack. Each elemental skill tick fills up an eighth of his star. Okay, so he has a star somewhere. Full star makes his burst do a lot more damage. Okay, so you want to attack to fill up the star.
forward for his elemental skill there with Stellar Conduct. However, now you will begin to see the issue with the cryo portion of his Stellar Conduct. So, if you notice with Kuki, we didn't get like any stacks or anything like that. But let's go ahead and use Yai Miko now. So now when Yai Miko deals stellar type damage, you will see this number right here. Now he has 3 stacks of this. So when he has 3 stacks of that, you can use his charge attack.
Hey, yo!
And
Hey, yo!
bam! Look at that, 100,000 damage
Hey,
on
that's
each
pretty
hit.
good!
So what's going on
Let's
with that
go,
charge
big guy!
attack? You can see those individual stacks being built up. And as you can see, it is because
Alright.
of this passive, where he will
It's
gain
so-
1
it's
point
such a normal
of
amount of
ice
damage.
point every time a near.
It's such a normal amount of damage compared to, you know, our Nogcry carries. But, bro, coming out of a Traveler. Okay, pretty
Where he
good.
will gain 1 point of ice point every time a nearby party member deals stellar conduct or stellar swirl damage. So notably, this includes direct stellar conduct damage, direct stellar swirl damage, and stellar vortex damage.
The hell, stellar vortex? So pretty much what he's explaining is like, yeah, triggering the stellar conduct reaction. So if the Traveler is on field attacking, making stellar conducts, he's not going to get the stacks. But he will get stacks from stellar swirl reaction, stellar vortex. So it's like, and then direct stellar conduct triggering it. So it's because he doesn't do stellar conduct damage. He just causes the reaction. So it's like, he can't get the stacks himself. He needs a teammate, which is like, fine. You know, Fischl, we got Fischl, stuff like that. It's not too bad.
However, it is missing one crucial thing, which is triggering the stellar conduct reaction, because the stellar conduct reaction itself doesn't deal any stellar type damage. So as you can see, the way that I had to enable this passive for Traveler was with Yae Miko, who deals stellar conduct type damage throughout her kit.
Oh, damn!
So he'll gain 1 point of these ice point stacks every 2 seconds for a maximum of 3 stacks. And at 3 stacks, you guys can see that big charge attack that he did.
Yeah, baby. Oh, that's way more.
140% cryo damage multiplier. Well, you know, it ends up being the stellar damage multiplier onto each individual hit of his charged attack. And it has a cooldown of 15 seconds as well.
Let's read it exactly. I'm curious. Damage dealt is increased by 140% of the Traveler's attack, and the Traveler also gains 2 stacks Frostglow. Charge attack, freezing ice. Charge attack, freezing ice can be unleashed once every 15 seconds. Okay, so it has a cooldown. Additionally, the damage bonus from the Ascension talent Ever Keen Frost. Which one is that? That doesn't matter. Does not apply. Radiant Stellar Glimmer damage from the charge attack is instead considered cryo damage of the corresponding Stellar Glimmer reaction. So either the swirl or conduct. Oh, this is a passive. Oh, my bad. I thought I was reading the skill.
Also, he typically uses this once per rotation. And
oh, no, wait. That was just saying what the charge attack does. So I guess
I do apologize for the production quality of this video, but usually I do a lot more editing to make it look nicer. But in this case, I just want to get something out for you guys. So we can see here, fun fact, that Lumine's larger charge attack multiplier is finally coming into play. Yes.
Bro, who knew that? Who knew that? Press 1 if you knew that Lumine's charge attack multiplier was higher than Aether's. Why would it be? What is that? How does that make any sense? Guess she the GOAT, I guess. Everybody, yeah, I guess everybody knew that. My bad.
This is finally where Lumine actually has a reasonable advantage over Aether. Now, thanks to Lumine's slightly higher charged attack multiplier, she'll do like 3% more damage on her charge attack than Aether. I mean, obviously, it's really not a big deal, but it's just funny that it's finally coming into play so many years later. And the next part of the Cryo Traveler's kit lies in his Elemental Burst. And you guys will be able to see when we do stuff like this and attack the boss. Each time his elemental skill hits the enemy, it will add 1 point to this star thing that he has. Yeah. And at 8 full points of the star thing, his elemental burst will do a lot more damage and also hit 5 times instead of 3. So in order to enable his kit, I'm going to have Yae Miko do as little damage as possible for obvious reasons. All right, so let's take a look at his full kit in action. With a minimum damage Yae Miko to help support him to enable his kit. And we can see here. And we're just going to keep whacking the enemy. And his cryo attacks are also dealing a non-negligible amount of damage as well, which is really nice. So we're going to keep going, and I don't think we're going to be able to squeeze in a second Giga Charge attack.
Okay, but keep in mind, it was just Yae Miko. You know, he doesn't have buffs from like Chi-Chi or anything else like that. That's pretty good, man.
Before our Dorito friend disappears. Oh, second elemental burst. Let's go. All right, so even Aether was able to crowning take out Lumine's our Dorito friend.
Normal attack next patch.
Vanished, which
we're doing it.
You love to see it. I mean, this is Traveler that we're talking about. And one visual indicator, which I'm honestly not a big fan of because in the heat of battle, it is really hard to see, but his hand glows shiny when he has his supercharged attack ready.
Okay, I like
obviously
that,
in
shiny
combat,
finger.
it is really hard to notice that shiny hand. So I do wish there was some other indicator, like maybe another buff icon or something. But yeah, now you can see we can do his supercharge attack, consumes all 3 stacks, and the shiny hand goes away. Now let's go ahead and take a look at his Stellar Swirl gameplay. And Stellar Swirl is where things get a little weird with him, in my opinion.
The normal attack
first
independent?
off,
I don't
let's
think
go
so. I
ahead
think that's the only
and,
one that's
just
a
showcase it
constant.
really quick. So Stellar Swirl, when he does his thing, you can see now that it will actually just attack on its own. Now that Stellar Swirl is active, you'll see that his elemental skill is just
That's cool.
attacking.
And it stacks
every
up.
few seconds it will attack, and in 4 attacks it will actually gain all the maximum stacks for his elemental burst.
It turns into like a
So now we
turret?
can go ahead and do it, and we can see there that it did all 5 hits as expected. Now, one big difference between a Stellar Swirl and Stellar
Play that again for me, DJ.
Swirl is active, you'll see that his elemental skill is just attacking, and every few seconds it will attack, and in 4 attacks it will actually gain all the maximum stacks for his elemental burst. So now we can go ahead and do.
So if he's off field, it only has to get to 4 stacks, and then he can switch in, and it does as if it were 8 stacks. Because I thought it goes up to 8 stacks. Off field 4 equals 8 when you come back. That seems
Do it, and we can see there
pretty sick.
that it did all 5 hits
Let
as
the other
expected.
teammates come in and
Now,
do their
one
thing.
big difference between a Stellar Swirl and Stellar Conduct is that the Stellar Swirl reaction itself will actually build stacks for Aether for his charge attack. So you can see now we do the Stellar Swirl, and you can see Aether has 1 stack. And after the Stellar Swirl Vortex exploded, he gains another stack. So Aether is able to use his charge attack, his Stellar charge attack with the Stellar Swirl, giving him the stacks for his charge attack. Now you will notice that those damage numbers from Stellar Swirl were much smaller than for Stellar Conduct, and that's because Stellar Conduct of course provides that 1.45 to 2x multiplier depending on how many stacks you have, as long as you have 1 stack or more. And meanwhile, Stellar Swirl doesn't. And unlike Odette, who does have a much higher multiplier for her Stellar
come
Swirl
on now.
damage,
She's a 5-star.
Aether does not. So that means that your Stellar Swirl damage on Aether is going to be way lower than
That's
his
all
Stellar
right.
Conduct type damage. And
We don't
that
need to
makes
swirl.
sense given that he's now more of a sub DPS / support character for Stellar Swirl. Now a couple more notes about his kit is that this passive 1 does not get added to his enhanced Stellar charged attack. Next, he also gains 160 elemental mastery based on his attack stat. Capping out at 2000 attack, he will gain the full 160 elemental
That's cool.
mastery. And
'Cause you
one
want to
last
stack
little
attack on
detail
him
is that
anyway.
when you do his
Those are free
supercharged
stats.
attack, it will provide 2 stacks to his Frost Glow, which are the 8 stacks needed to maximize his elemental burst damage.
Demo with some chars. Let's get it.
And there
I
you go.
wanna
That's
see this
basically
man
a
hyper
breakdown for
carry.
his full kit. Let's take a look at his performance with some other characters. To actually
Hey,
start off with.
I have not seen Yume Mizuki in action yet, and apparently everyone's saying she's cracked. So that sounds fun too. There's so
Wisely
many
here,
characters to use
and
next
all
patch.
we now
Actually,
need is
Traveler,
to be
Mizuki,
on the team
obviously
for Riser
Odette,
to work as a Stellar Conduct
Alyosha.
character. And we can use our Constellation 0, Alyosha here. And now you can see, bam! Look at those, whatchamacallit numbers,
Okay,
the Stellar Conduct
125.
numbers. You love to see it, and unfortunately, I forgot Alyosha's healing does actually get in the way of Risley's kit functioning properly.
I'm not that
But
impressed
either way, we
with
should still
Ryzen
be able
here.
to take it out.
Not gonna
before
lie.
it manages to get away from us. Oh, just barely not.
That's tough.
And needless
That's
to
tough.
say,
What is
of
this, an
course,
extreme?
Cyno now works without Odette or without Syndrome. You don't have to pull for either of them to technically make him
True.
work now as a Stellar Conduct.
Yeah, 'cause
DPS
Cyno was,
character. So
like,
let's go
cooked.
ahead and
Okay,
pop
hold
his
on. I
burst.
just put this together. Cyno got the buffs. Great. But then Sandrone was the only one that did it, and Sandrone is a ball hog. So, like, yeah, Cyno never had anything. So, Cyno's immediately usable now. Straight up. Cyno plus Traveler. Let's see it. It's possible.
as a Stellar Conduct DPS character. So let's go ahead and pop his burst.
Hit a
against
big
the
one,
enemy.
Sino. Come on,
So you
impress
can see
me.
here, bam, he's doing
88K?
some non-negligible
Was that 88K
damage,
or
if I
8,000?
do say so myself. Look at that.
It was 86. Not
Nice
bad.
80,000+ stellar.
I'm used to
conduct
never
hits,
charge attacks,
although
so
he's,
I mean,
missing
this
a lot of
shit's
the crits
kind, you know,
because-
it's all
Oh
right.
yeah, I forgot that he's the massive
He
electro
didn't
aura
use
on the
Chi-Chi,
enemy
he didn't use
makes it so
Diona.
that he
That's
whiffs
sick.
those. Since of course Sino loses the cryo resonance. So yeah, as you can see now, Traveler enables those reactions for these characters,
Sweet.
and now they actually
Sino
function,
players
which is
winning.
incredible. And as mentioned, of course, Traveler works with Stellar Swirl as well. So
Let's go,
give him a
Mizuki.
quick run with Mizuki. And we're just going to go ahead and use Mizuki. Now she is on the sacrificial in order
Was
to
that
make it more consistent
96K?
here. You can see there, yeah, she's already doing some
10K.
like 130-ish thousand stellar swirl damage, which is very impressive given who we're talking about right
C0?
now. No offense,
What? Wait, is Mizuki is Mizuki the young goat? Wait, what the heck?
to make it more consistent here. You can see there, yeah, she's already doing
Bro,
some
she's
like
not doing anything.
130-ish
Chi-Chi's not doing
thousand
anything.
stellar
Diona's
swirl
not doing
damage,
anything.
which is very impressive given who we're talking
What do we
about
do?
right now.
What?
No offense, Mizuki. We're talking about Mizuki.
Let's go! Wait, Mizuki's the goat, dude. I better be able to choose Mizuki on the Constellationalist account because I freaking chose Chi-Chi, bro. I was like, it's time's running out. It's either Chi-Chi or Mizuki, but we didn't have any details on like Stellar Swirl at all, so I chose Chi-Chi.
All right, guys.
Bro, we better
our
be getting
first
an
team
anniversary
showcase is going to
selector.
be this Traveler plus 4 stars only team, and it took me a while to kind of cook this up in order to actually accomplish something. So yeah, so
Stats
here
are
we can
just
see
insane.
Traveler's build is still the same as before, and here we have Diona in order to provide her large buffs to Stellar.
Bro, I might
type
triple
teams.
crown Cryo
And
Traveler.
she
Am I a
has the Favonius
psycho?
along with the 4-piece Noblesse Oblige. She has a Constellation 6 and her talents are whatever. Up next we have
Shaken, not
Sucrose, and
turned.
Sucrose is instrumental. You know, poor
Brother.
Sucrose literally can't get a break even today. And as a 4-star character, she is one of the few who can provide consistent like stellar swirls with her elemental burst, you know, with like some spacing between them in order to build up those stacks for Traveler. And then next we have Alyosha. Alyosha, of course, we are all getting for free, and he's going to be on the 4-piece Heart of Furnace set, and he is at Constellation 0. And this took me more attempts than I'm willing to admit, but we are going to go up against
All right,
the
let's
Congo
see
mode
it.
here and open up.
Just like a Gaming player on YouTube, all we got to see is the one run. Okay, we just got to see the one run.
Up with the standard
And it's
rotation
gonna be a
along with
good
cutting
one.
some animations with Sucrose's dash and stuff.
Boom,
and now
doggy.
we're gonna actually interweave some
Oh
plunge
my
attacks
God,
here
the
because we can
plunge.
get the plunge jump from Sucrose's
Ooh.
Stellar Swirl, and bam! Look, we're so close to taking out the Kongomoto with a.
Wait, what? Wait, Sucrose gives you a plunge now? I totally missed that.
Traveler's skill and burst, but fortunately the last little
That was
itty bitty
high!
bits of damage managed to take out
Oh,
our green
Stellar
pudgy
Swirl
friend here
specifically gives
in
you a
single
plunge.
rotation.
That's
which,
awesome.
in my opinion, for a Traveler plus 4 stars only team, this is about as good as I could have honestly asked for. I mean, like, you know, because it's kind of hard to expect much more than that.
Absorption test.
Bro, this was fire. This guy got clapped.
Okay, so this next team, we've upgraded a little bit for the Traveler. Traveler's the same, but now we have Chi-Chi, who has the Favonius Sword, 4-piece Tenacity, Constellation 1, Talons or whatever, and then we have Yai Miko. So for those of you owners of Yai Miko out there, I think you'll be quite content
craftable?
with the
Wait. Craftable leak? Triggering an elemental reaction, 120. Stellar Glimmer by 32%. Aforementioned effect trigger even while off field. Yeah, this is the craftable. And it's really good. Specifically on Yai Miko. I can't think of anyone else that's going to be that good on right at this millisecond, but
So for those of you owners
pretty
of
lit.
Yai Miko out there, I think you'll be quite content with the improvement that she provides to, for example, Cryo Traveler. And we have Diona as well. And here we can see them running all the way over to Kongamoto to say hello and wake up our little sleeping buddy. I always feel a little bad that I keep murdering
Don't think
this
it's
guy,
that much
and then
better
he's
than
literally just
Will
sleeping,
Smith.
minding
Yeah,
his
but
own
Will
business,
Smith
and we don't even steal
requires
his loot
some
too. We're just
RNG.
murdering him. But anyway, we can see here that now Yaimiko's personal damage plus the Cryo Traveler stuff. I mean, yeah. We're
Oh my
one cycle
god.
Kongamoto
Oh my
now.
god.
Cryo Traveler is such a great DPS character.
Yo,
if
that was
you have
sick.
a couple specific
Who
options.
needs Sandrone?
All right, let's take a look at a few more teams, and I kind of forgot what teams I have here, so let's take a look. We have
Oh, here we go. Odette
with her
time.
Constellation 0, Refinement 0, Odette. And here
Damn,
we
look
go.
at that burst.
Odette's going to do some upfront nuke damage that she does. A fantastic character. Absolutely crazy when she's paired with, for example, the Cryo main character or Snezhnaya, or frankly, any of the current stellar characters right now. And
Bravo.
this is kind of
The
crazy
Traveler's doing
considering
it.
this is Traveler's,
Bro, the Traveler's grown up.
power level with Odette. And up next, we have, for example, Cryo Traveler plus a Constellation 0 Sino. And this is where
Let's go,
things
Sino.
start to
It's
get
your time,
a little
bro.
bit more iffy. So yes, Cryo Traveler is indeed able to enable these
98K.
reactions for a character like Sino, which is great for Sino, but at the
Okay,
same
that
time,
one was more
Cryo
impressive.
Traveler doesn't really contribute that much or as much because Cryo Traveler also has to stay on field. And yeah, you can just see me, I just kind of gave up because like I looked at this damage, I was like, oh my god, the Kongamoto is like not even anywhere near dead. And it's because we don't have a super duper long persistent cryo applicator outside of,
Sino?
for example, Odette, who applies for
Sino will get his support one day. Wait, oh, is he saying that Odette works perfectly with Sino?
persistent cryo applicator outside of, for example, Odette, who applies for 20 seconds, maybe Ganyu or something.
20
I think she
seconds?
applies
Yo, Sino and Odette? OTP?
for a bit longer.
Everyone's
there's
winning
just,
this
like, some
pack.
awkward synergies and options here. And also, I didn't fully explore Sino or Risley, to be completely honest, as of this point. So there's probably some better showcases. And of course, in my opinion, Sino and Risley should be evaluated at Constellation 1. But I wanted
go,
to
Risley.
save them for their own
Let's go,
dedicated
Risley.
video if I do get to them. Hopefully I do, but we'll see. I do
166,
need to
61.
sleep, so
Okay.
yeah, haven't been sleeping much lately to
All right,
make
better
these
than
videos.
Sino,
And
that's
yeah,
for
so
sure.
Risley, as you can see, I decided to give him Yaimiko. I'll talk more about him later, but
fix
he
that
has
guy,
issues
bro.
in terms of team building because, yeah, when you slap on healers with him, things get
Risley's the
awkward.
best
But
DPS in the game
Mizuki,
now.
on the
Let's
other hand,
slow down.
is, in my opinion, my
Let's
personal
slow down. He's
favorite
no
choice
Chiori.
out of the three
Oh my
main
God,
older
you may
characters
glorp
that,
glorp.
like our main DPS characters that are
Look
now
at her
buffed. 'Cause, yeah,
go!
Yaimiko, of course, you know, she's just always there as like the sub. But look at Mizuki go with the Winston. Oh my god,
433K.
400,000 damage. What is going on? This is so funny. And this is of course with our smelly Traveler, not even with Odette there. And you can take a look at their builds and the setup. A bit of crit fishing here because yeah, I mean, I figured you know, you're also Winsith fishing 1 in 3 chance for the 3-note buff. And the crazy
Oh,
thing
I
about
forgot about the
Mizuki
new
is that this
set.
is kind of
Wait, the new set's
technically a
huge for you,
zero
Mizuki.
cost team. So you could really evaluate her at Constellation 2 as a reasonable baseline. Anyway,
Chat announcing the next 3-week Abyss challenge.
Constellation
no.
6 Farazan, as mentioned in
What
my
the fuck is
earlier
this patch?
Odette video, buffs
I've been
Mizuki,
playing on
so yeah,
fucking
if you have
Lunatic
that,
Plus.
you can go for some big Giga Stellar swirls. And of course, Traveler himself can output a little bit of chip damage here and there, but actually we didn't even see the chip damage that he does in that specific showcase, which I will show in this next one. Switching Mizuki over to a much more consistent sacrificial fragments where you obviously don't need to crit fish or note fish, Winsith fish, you'll see kind of like a more consistent performance for Mizuki here. So we can see here, she's going to go and 256,000 swirl. I can't believe this, honestly. 290 out of
Do I
all
have
these,
C6
like
Miku?
Sino, Risley,
Mizuki? No,
my
I
personal
have-
favorite is
Oh,
Mizuki,
Farazan,
and she's
yeah, I
so
do.
comfy too, just literally floating around. Anyway, Traveler can just finish it off with.
Bro, I think my
a little bit of
Mizuki
chip
is dead ass C0. I closed Genshin. I'll open it after this. I think my Mizuki is literally C0.
damage with his burst as well as his enhanced charge attack.
Stygian.
Up next,
Wait,
we
are
have
these Stygian
some-
leaks? Chimeric Winged Lion. Yeah, this is new.
Stygian runs on Fearless difficulty with Traveler here, and I have to admit, I really
Electro
struggled
Shield?
with a 0 cost 4-star plus Chi-Chi, I guess, team. And the reason for that is actually because we struggled to break this thing in a reasonable amount of time with just Chi-Chi and Traveler, along with having to run Sucrose, because as I mentioned earlier, the problems with Traveler, especially without specifically Yai, Mika, or Odette, is that now he has to rely on, like, no offense to Sucrose, but almost dead weight Sucrose. Like, she's not dead weight, obviously, but compared to Yai, Mika, or Odette, you know, she kind of is. She's literally here to provide, you know, some buffs, of course, but also to provide stellar swirls. So Cryo Traveler with stellar conduct.
I'm waiting for bro to take a ton of
his,
damage when the shield
enhanced charge attack. And yeah, because of that, I personally couldn't come up with any reasonable zero-cost team that could comfortably clear this Stygian fight with Traveler. I'm sure some mad lad out there will be able to do it, but at the very least, in the amount of time that I had to work on this video in a reasonable amount of time, with pretty decent builds, you know, wasn't really able to come close. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna really keep beating a dead horse here and just move on to showcase some more
for a team of
Chi-Chi,
Sucrose, and the free
the next runs, we're doing a little bit of throwback with a mini DPS showdown in a bit, and the results really surprised me.
Traveler plus C1 Yae, man. I feel like I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and just get C1 Yae. Sucks to suck. I want her for my C0 challenges, but I guess I'll have Odette. Psych, getting Odette C6. GG. Alright, so we gotta break through this shield. Sandrone's clapping it. Alright, we go. I'm looking at the left. I'm blocking the left. Ain't no way the Traveler out DPS is Sandrone. There's just no fucking way. Why is it so close? There's no shot. Dude, there's no fucking shot. Dude, it's way too close. Okay. That's more like it. That's more like it. He's not that much slower! 7 seconds slower?
You are seeing that correctly. Traveler, main DPS Traveler, is basically able to keep up with Sandrone, and trust me, Sandrone right now with Yai, Miko, and Odette is absolutely one of the best DPS characters in the game. So that means that freaking Cryo Traveler is now... No.
Stop saving for your favorite characters. Odette must pull? You're not buying a birthday gift for your children and or wife or husband this year? Odette is a must pull? Oh my god.
One of the best DPS characters in the game. Like, what am I even saying? Like, what are these words leaving my mouth right now? They're almost incomprehensible. I'm not even sure they're English. But either way, you can just see Traveler plus the gang just outputting some serious work. When Traveler...
Guys, we're fucked. This is fun. Everybody have fun for the first 6 weeks of snezhnaya, okay? The next Abyss, the next Stygian Onslaught, the bosses, the power creep coming after this is going to obliterate the very framework of Genshin Impact. Okay, we have one patch to have some fun, and then we are screwed for the rest of snezhnaya. Okay, God, let's enjoy it while
especially Stellar Conduct Traveler has the proper pieces in place, which is basically just an off-field teammate that can deal stellar damage themselves in order to help fund Traveler's ice point addiction to output his colossal charge attacks.
So much cooler
this is the team you've got.
I can't wait.
And on top of that, characters like Yai, Miko, Chi-Chi, and Odette, they all have short, potentially short 15-second rotations. And this works perfectly with Traveler, whose rotations are 15 to 16 seconds based on his cooldowns. I mean, look at this, just absolutely demolishing this boss. And it doesn't stop here, because Traveler also did quite well against the Knuckle Duckle. Now, the Knuckle Duckle, the difference in clear times is much more significant than, for example, the
Holy Electro
Sandrone run against the Griffin thing. And the reason for that is because Traveler does not have the same AoE to blast down all the little...
Buffing Yai, Miko instead of Raiden Shogun, mad disrespect. I think Hoyo has special plans for Raiden Shogun. All right? I just spoke with my uncle, and he says Raiden's gonna get some crazy shit in like I think he said 4 years time. I think 4 years time she's gonna be popping off.
Knuckles or the Duckles. So yeah, that's kind of the main issue with that team against the Knuckle Duckle, because Sandrone's AoE is godlike, right, as far as AoE is concerned. So yeah, that's one of the reasons. But still, Traveler able to demolish the Knuckle Duckle is no easy feat, especially with just a few attempts. Like,
are
you know,
they
I've
gonna
only
do
done
damage based on
a
the
few
damage
attempts,
they've
given
taken?
all these different runs?
Because
You know,
these little
across so many
guys took
different
like
runs, and only so
10
much time for
billion
each
damage,
run.
bro.
So yeah, I'm really impressed with Traveler, but only if you have, let's be real, Odette and or Yaimiko. So yeah, what do I think about the Traveler? I guess I'll give a bit of a summary. Overall, the good is that he is an incredible, very solid main DPS with Odette and Yaimiko, and he's pretty good with either or, especially with Odette. And in terms of his free-to-play options, he is a pretty okay, like he's a usable free-to-play option for enabling Stellar Conduct and Stellar Swirl. And in my opinion, Mizuki actually does feel pretty decent with him as a Stellar Swirl enabler. However, as for the bad, he has a very limited synergy, in my opinion, with Wriothesley and Cyno and Sandrone.
Okay.
And this is because Cryo Traveler with Stellar Conduct really wants to spend some time on field, because his burst does a lot of damage, but you have to whack the enemy roughly 6 times plus your charged attack in order to get his super burst off. So yeah. Then he also has pretty low damage in Stellar Swirl teams.
No. Oh, this bitch is evil. Yo, Gene players are happy though. Gene players are happy though. Oh, fuck that boss, dude. That one
Which does make sense, as he's much more of a sub DPS role there, but still, and his
I beat him with
damage tends to be a
Cloran
bit more
last time.
backloaded, since you need to build up
That was
the
a hype
ice
clear.
point stacks as well as the stacks on his burst. Now, in terms of the ugly, well, historically,
She's new? Nah, bro, you're trolling.
which does
She's not a new
burst.
enemy.
Now,
to
in terms
Genshin
of the
Impact.
ugly, well, historically, Traveler, the only time he was good was Dendro Traveler, and he was only
All right, this is a funny point that I Win to Lose is making. Historically, the Traveler's only good until the Archon comes out. How insane is the Cryo Archon going to be? If you guys are unaware, there's a theory that the Traveler like soft mimics the Archon's kit in some way, shape, or form. You know, Animo Traveler is a terrible venti. Geo Traveler, he summons pillars that are really bad and annoying. Electro, no comment, don't know what it does. Dendro, you know, mixes with the specific Dendro element, does a bonus effect, applies Dendro off field with the burst, whatever. So it's like, I don't know. It seems like the Saritsa would be a DPS then. Maybe some sort of, obviously allows Stellar Glimmer, Cryo off field, but then comes in and just nukes everything off the face of the earth. Like, yeah. Hydra Traveler, bro, the funniest thing about Hydra Traveler is that he actually mimics Nuvolette before Nuvolette became, like, how does that work? And then he's just the most dog shit thing of all time. Yeah, man. Huh. It's more aligned to the Dragon Sovereign. Interesting theory. Yeah. I don't know, bro. The good is shorter than the bad and the ugly. Feels clunky to use. Old character animations. Yeah, that's true. Let's hear out our boy I Win to Lose, but I think this is awesome. I've genuinely never been like this excited. It's reinvigorating my like free to play 4-star like excitement, genuinely. Like this is really cool. I'm excited.
only good until Nahida came out. Like, let's be
go.
real. And
I'm gonna enjoy this
also
one patch before,
foreshadows
you know,
how freaking insane the
power creep like we
Cryo
talked
Archon
about.
is going to be. I think she's going to absolutely just power creep the heck out of the game right now. So yeah, and finally, Traveler does feel really clunky to use, because he definitely has like old character syndrome and animations and all that stuff.
Here we
So
go.
yeah,
Here's the
overall, though,
setup.
I'm pretty happy with the Cryo Traveler. I only wished he was a little bit better at enabling Wriothesley and Cyno, but it is what it is, and you know, you can, I guess Odette is for that purpose. So yeah, let me know what you think about the Cryo Traveler down in the comments below. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. This is I Win to Lose, signing out.
711288. I gotta be honest, I thought it'd be more than that. Come on, Traveler. Yo, boys. Everybody, shout out to I Win to Lose, the legend himself. Okay, that is my goat. That's my boy right there. If you guys want to check him out, if you guys aren't subscribed to him already, he's my personal favorite guide maker, I would have to say. Watch every video. But yeah, dude, bro, I'm excited. Bro, I'm excited. All right, let's check my Yume Mizuki's constellations real quick. Let's check them real quick, like. Boop, 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 boop. It's kind of 2 of those, so more like 1.4. Oh, yeah, you're right. Like, because he died before the other one hit, I guess. Not bad. Bro, Cryo Traveler's hype. Odette seems a lot better than I was thinking. Or like she just seems like pretty top tier as like this support character. She seems like a good investment if you're interested in the snezhnaya characters. Sounds like she's gonna be like universally pretty dank. Feels good, man. Stellar Bina. How's that gonna work? Stellar Columbina. So wait, oh yeah, could you just do a combination of Stellar? Well, Columbina can't. Odette is Stellar Bina. Oh, okay, I get what you're saying. I was like, oh wait, how do we make this work? How we gonna make this work? Okay, so yeah, I think my Mizuki, maybe she's like C1. Let's see. She's also level 60, so I got some work to do. Okay, she's C1. And everyone keeps talking about the C2. So her C2. When she enters the thing, every point of elemental mastery she has increases all party members' buffs. Does it do something bonus on top of that? With like a stellar buff or something? Yeah? Okay. That's not too bad. Well, I mean, I don't know what it fucking does. I remember reading that, but I don't know what it does off the top of my head. Res Shred? Oh, baby. We love that. Oh, God. I gotta finish this event over the weekend. Guys, this thing is... I saw Ziox went live and said, I'm gonna do this event in one stream. Did he actually do it? I think if you, like, really mashed through this, you could get it done in, like... maybe, like, 5 or 6 hours, probably. But damn, bro. Damn, bro. This event's been a lot. Think you actually did? Hell yeah. I liked it. Dude, I don't even have anything against... I like the story, obviously. But the underwater thing is, like... it takes too fucking long. It just takes too fucking long, man. It is what it is. It was fun and annoying at the same time. Exactly. It's like too tedious, too much. The fact that you have to go in over and over and over and over again was like, you know, that's the annoying thing. TBH. That's the worst part. If only you had 30 more days. Yeah, if only I had a lot of time. But that's the thing, I just didn't. Just kidding. Bro, I don't log in and do a fucking fish thing every day, though. Come on now. I have to finish it this weekend. Yeah, me too, baby. Me too. That's why they gave us a month. Yeah, I don't think that justifies that it's tedious, though. It's like, well, you had a lot of time to do the long, like, boring thing. It's like, yeah, I mean, you're right, but, like... I don't know. I don't think that justifies... I don't think that makes it all right of how long it is. But I guess it's okay. Right? It's Primo Gems. It's shit, right? Get your player complaining about getting free Primo Gems. If only you farmed a set for Durin. Honestly, I don't even think that would have brought me that much closer. But I will. I will. I'm working on... man, I got so much shit I got to work on in snezhnaya. Obviously, all the new characters that are getting buffed. Mizuki, Cryo Traveler, Odette. But then, yeah, even my Sino, maybe I'll use Sino a little bit more. Yeah, my Durin needs I need the Hexrai set for a lot of characters. Fischl needs that for buffs. Yeah, I need to work on my account. But chat, I know I've said this a few times during this month, but guys, I am still, you know, Skirk's in top 1% technically. That's cool. Kokomi's top 1% technically. That's cool. But there's only one thing that my mind keeps coming back to. There's only one character that my mind keeps coming back to. And it's the GOAT right here. Okay? We're dropping, guys. We're dropping. I need to do a husk. I need to do a husk run every day. I need to do one husk run every single day during snezhnaya. I want to be the number one. I want to be the number one Shory. And I know I can fucking do it. I genuinely know I can do it. Look at this guy, bro. He doesn't even have 100% crit rate exactly. Like what are we doing? Like, why are we even trying at this point? Bro only has 19% crit rate on his circlet. Like, what are we doing? I want this. I want this bad, bro. How do they have such insane crit damage? These guys are cheaters. These guys are cheaters and they don't love her. These guys are cheaters and they don't love her. They don't appreciate her like I do. DM them for their account. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's probably the quickest and cheapest way for me to obtain the top Chiori in the world. All right, chat. But hey, homies, that's going to do it for me today. A bit of a shorter stream. But man, unfortunately, I still got a lot to do. Chat, we've got a new video coming out very soon. I don't think I'm going to upload it tonight, but maybe I will. Maybe I upload it tonight or it will either come out tomorrow. But DJV's account makeover is dropping tonight. Finally got a new video out for you guys. I'm sorry it took so goddamn long. The shorts are doing pretty well, you know, time-wise. But honestly, I think the YouTube's just kind of like, it's been so slow that like the algo's kind of fucked, but like that's on me. I gotta work on getting videos out sooner. Chat, I'm very excited for snezhnaya. I'm very excited for some, you know, other things coming in the future. I've talked a little bit about it this week, but that I want to expand. I'm looking for a team to, you know, help grow the Eakes channel. Me and Alina have been trying to do everything ourselves, and we've kind of just been, you know, not performing at the level we'd like. So I apologize for that. But I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. And yeah, I'm excited for next week. Baby. Thank you guys for supporting this goddamn stream. Even when, you know, we're moving kind of slow. Bowler, Jesus, thank you guys again for the gift subs. And thank you guys everybody who shows up to the streams every day. Like Goaf, who comes to drop some fucking emotes and have a good time. All right, chat. I'm gonna go though. Appreciate you guys. I will almost definitely not stream until Tuesday for snezhnaya. Yeah. I have my appointment on Monday. I've got to finalize some things for my bachelor party. We have a wedding appointment on Monday as well. But yeah. I enjoyed my stay. I'm glad you did. Chat, thank you guys. Much love as always. Let's see. 1 second. Alrighty, I'm gonna go, chat. Peace, light. Appreciate you guys oh so very much. Furry strip.